Can I pitch you an idea real quick?
Yeah, sure.
It's like Queer Eye, but we go to like shitty YouTubers and show them how to not make such terrible content.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good idea. Like editing and like the audio.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. You know what else we should do? We should do Queer Eye, but we teach like 19-year-old dudes how to take a good selfie, like angles and lighting and stuff.
The world does need that.
Absolutely.
Or how about Queer Eye, but I just like go into the government and I show them how to do like healthcare or taxes.
Okay, what do you know about healthcare and taxes?
Excuse me?
Okay, I actually did want to talk about this. What does this have to do with anything?
It's my Harvard t-shirt. I got it. I went to Harvard. I'm an alum.
Okay, you obviously just took a white t-shirt and wrote Harvard on it with Sharpie, and also you spelled it wrong.
You know, technically there's nothing stopping you from just getting a Harvard t-shirt and walking around and telling people you went there.
You're technically right, but you didn't do that. You can order a Harvard shirt, like online, for very cheap, like $20. You didn't do that. You wrote it with Sharpie on a white t-shirt. And it looks like you didn't like plan for how long the word Harvard is, and you had to just jam in the last letters at the end here. So you did bad.
I measured it out.
You obviously didn't.
You want to know what my dad always told me?
What did your dad always tell you?
Measure twice, cut once.
You didn't do any cutting.
Yeah, but I drew it.
Did you measure though twice?
Dude, shut up, okay? This Harvard t-shirt has gotten me out of a couple pickles just today.
Okay. How many pickles?
A couple.
Today?
Just today, yeah.
Okay, please explain.
Okay, just a couple hours ago, I was jaywalking across the street and I got stopped by the cops. And I talked my way out of it because I was a Harvard grad.
Okay, I don't believe that happened at all.
Yeah, it was. I was wearing the shirt and he just let me off scot-free.
He probably just felt bad for you because you had a shirt that you wrote on with Sharpie.
No, I wasn't wearing this shirt. I left this one at home.
Okay. Sure.
I was wearing my Yale t-shirt.
But you did go to Yale, though.
Yeah, I did go to Yale. Yail. It's in Texas. Tuition is fucking free. They pay you to go. It's all online. The courses are taught by like people who didn't graduate high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I graduated with a 1.6.
Still.
Scraped by.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Kiwi.
And I'm Scooter.
And welcome to the Internet.
A living legend has died.
F's in the chat.
F's in the chat for Alex Jones's YouTube channel.
Yes.
Alex Jones was taken off of YouTube, Facebook, Apple Music.
Yeah, his podcasts have all been taken down from like the Google Play Store, I think, too. And
one of the biggest memes from our generation has officially been taken off of the platform. So out of respect for Alex Jones, I am wearing my dead meme shirt just to pay my respects.
So for those of you who don't know, I work at like a drive-through coffee stand. And sometimes you work at the window and you just talk to the customers. They're just waiting for their coffee at the drive-through window. And I was just making small talk with a customer, and he was telling me this story. It was really sad. He's like, my wife's in the hospital. She had her lung collapse, and he was talking to me, and he's like, yeah, women like you who are really skinny are more prone to having their lungs collapse like that. And it was a really sad story, but all I could think was like, oh my God, he thinks I'm skinny. That's so nice.
I think it's kind of depressing that the moment I'm living in right now, I'm never going to remember. Like even the most important memories from my childhood, I can still barely even picture them. Even the most impactful moments of my entire life are nothing but a hazy memory at this point. Am I just going to be old one day, just sitting there and all I have left are my hazy flashes of a memory? I wish there was a way for me to retain everything around me and just play it back like a movie, but unfortunately, all I have are these fleeting thoughts that will never come back to me.
Never good enough.
So today I had a work office meeting, just kind of to go over updates in the employee handbook. And they try to mix it up so that we could meet other employees from different franchises. And so we could kind of get to know people. The officiator was like, oh, just say your name and a show you're watching on Netflix. And so people were going around and saying like, oh, my name's Hannah and I'm watching The Office for the 100th time. Or my name's Jessica and I'm watching Shameless. I love it. And we got to one of the last guys and he's like, my name's Dylan. Life's too short to watch Netflix. Then he literally did a dab. And I just hated it so much. I hate him. I think I hate him more than anyone I've ever met. Because I said my name and just a show that I'd seen on Netflix. I don't really watch Netflix that much. But I was just like playing along just to do the thing that everyone was doing. He just did this to make everybody feel bad and just to have this air of superiority. Like somebody even called him out like, oh, then what do you do, Dylan? He's like, oh, I work out. Like he just wanted to tell people that you work out and that you don't sit on your couch and watch TV. Like everybody watches TV, Dylan. It's okay to just be a normal person and watch TV. And you didn't have to be a dick and tell everybody that you're better than us and that you're active. I hated it. And I've been thinking about it all day and I can't get off it. And I know at this point that it's me, that I'm the bad person. But also it's him. He's also a terrible person too.
So the beginning of the semester is coming up, and I think it's like 20 days before we start school again. And every class does this awful thing when you start with a new class. They make everyone stand up and say like their name, their favorite band, and what their favorite food is. And I hate it so much because I always feel so nervous to stand up in front of a group of people and like just even say my name. I'm counting. I'm like, fuck, there's 3 people ahead of me. Oh shit. Okay, fuck, don't fuck this up, idiot. My name's Michael and I like pizza. And I feel like a fucking idiot every time. What would you say your favorite word is? Best word?
I probably have to say like mammoth or like shimmer. I like words with 2 M's in a row.
Okay. Like movement?
No, in a row. Like 2 M's in a row.
Movement does have 2 M's in a row.
No, like shimmer. 2 M's.
Movement. Spell movement. What are you spelling? Up to down? Movement. M-O-V-E-M-E-N-T. Same row. Movement.
Okay. That's fair. That's more than fair. So probably one of my biggest pet peeves is when like older people or even younger people will do this when they complain about people being on their phones all the time, or they'll like misrepresent people using their phones all the time as like it's a bad thing. Whenever like a new technology comes out, they'll just be like, oh, well, it's different now. People use this all the time and that must mean that it's bad, when really it's just different. And something being inherently different doesn't mean necessarily that it's bad. For example, when writing first became really popular and books first became really popular, Plato and Socrates had issues with it. And they thought that it meant people wouldn't be able to remember stuff anymore because they would just be writing everything down. They were like, this is going to change everything. All these people are always going to be reading their books and writing stuff down, and they're going to have terrible memories, and it's awful, and it's going to ruin society. And there's sometimes just people are afraid of things when really it just changes society for the better, and technology can advance, and it can make things good sometimes. And that's the thing that I think.
What about you? Have you ever had a brush in with the law?
Okay, bad joke. Put that away.
I kind of hate TV, and I'm kind of glad that it's dying. But there is one thing that I miss about TV. It would be watching like reruns of movies on like TBS or TNT. And they'd be like rated R movies, and they would overdub all the swears in the movie. Like every time they said fuck, they would overdub another word, and it would just end up being the most ridiculous scenes ever. And I really do miss that. All right, you piece of fart. You didn't pick up the kids today from school. Have you been drinking again?
What the fudge is wrong with you? Every time I do something even the slightest bit wrong, you go on a flippin' rant at me.
I can smell the wine on your breath right now, you stupid bagel.
You're a silly man.
At least I don't have a gosh darn saggy tit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to do the likes, do the subscribes, do the thumbs and the downs if you want to do the downs.
But we don't like it, but you can.
But it's
because this is America.
And we have freedom here.
Yeah, and also hit the bell because just subscribing, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
But I think the bell does matter.
It does. The bell matters.
Yes, check out our Bandcamp.
It's in the description.
It's in the description.
And our personal Twitters are in the description too.
Now we each have our own Twitter, so you can hear my opinion and Scooter's separate opinion.
And we're individuals now.
We're individual people.
Not just one monolith.
We are not a monolith. I'm a person. He's a person.
We have different thoughts and different feelings.
Also, there's a band Twitter, which Chance talks on.
Now, yeah.
So he's a person too. Casey doesn't matter though. He's not even in the photos. Who is he? God knows.
And we'd like to thank our sponsor for this video, Fortnite. Fortnite is a great game. You can play it in clans. You can play it in solo teams. You can play it in groups. You can play it in chats. And if you get the guns and you get the skills and you build the walls, whoa, oops, shit. Fortnite, Epic Games, make sure to download it. It's a free game.
So you can double pump and then you can't, and then you can again and then you can't.
And then
who knows?
And if you enter the promo code Kiwi and Scooter, you get 10 free skins. That's right. You can get Donald Trump.
Oh my God.
Barack Obama. You can also get Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin. In Home Alone.
In Home Alone as the kid, yes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
It's a skin.
Before we go, we would like to pay one last tribute to a fallen hero.
Yes.
Alex Jones.
Like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. What do I do, Lord?
Destroy the child.
I can wear this as a leotard. I mean. This is the InfoWar.
You know, insect repellents people lather themselves with. And then you can protect your head from the sun so you don't get...
See how fast I did that? Folks, I'm an expert. Every day when I leave work, I do this.